And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get started, and on the hill, Roki Sasaki. And Singy, he's a workhorse, loves pitching deep into his starts.
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match, but I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Zach McKinstry.
Zach McKinstry.
And there's a foul ball.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
A little out front there as he swings through it. This one in the air. Edman makes the grab, one away. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup is a bit unusual against a right-handed pitcher.
Yeah, Boog, certainly bucks the old conventional wisdom, and I'm not sure I see the vision from the manager on this one. You're not exactly putting your players in the best situation to succeed when you roll out a lineup like this. Maybe they've seen something on video that tells them there's a weakness to exploit. Perhaps that's it.
And that one fouled off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Swings through that one for strike two.
0-2.
On the ground to the left.
Foul ball.
And foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And the 0-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike three.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Manuel Margot. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And ball 1. Two outs. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
1-2.
Two outs, base is empty.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one the other way. Nice grab. Down in order go the Tigers. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And towing the slab, Reese Olson. What do we have on him?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Shohei Ohtani, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Ohtani went deep in his most recent game. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Shohei on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Man at second.
1-2.
In the dirt. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike. Nice job behind the plate there.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie. You can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Ohtani coming home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Wastes no time there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Runner on at first with one gone. The batter now will be Will Smith. Well struck left field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he's got a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Here's Muncy to hit. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Swing and a miss.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
The next pitch misses, and that is ball 1.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Ripped on the ground to second, gets it to first. They get the out on Muncy. So digging in, Andy Pappas.
The center fielder, Andy Pappas.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
This one high in the air to left center. Green sizing this one up, makes the catch, and that's the 3rd out. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the 2nd now from Dodger Stadium. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Tigers nothing. And we're back. Here's Riley Green.
The left fielder,
One of the best in the game against right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, that's another story. Sasaki back to work. Singing, is this more common today? Guys really only succeeding against pitchers throwing from a specific side?
I think it's because you just don't get a very long trial period anymore. I mean, with the analytics and the numbers, teams are looking for instant success with the lineups that they construct. So if you don't figure it out quickly against certain types of pitchers, you're just not going to get those opportunities.
Strike 3. It's a strikeout for Sasaki.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Gleyber Torres, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. 1 out, base is empty.
He's a master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw them.
That's in there, and it's 0-2.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Off to a strong start, Siggy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Spencer Torkelson in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Now a fly ball to right center. Pages makes his way towards it, takes a tumble and hangs on.
It looked like somebody pulled a parachute on that ball, but good concentration. Stumbled a little bit, but was able to hold on to it as he made contact with the ground.
Bottom of the 2nd, the
Leading
batter will
off
be
for the
Michael
Dodgers,
Conforto.
The left fielder, Michael Conforto.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Olsen. He's become known as a guy that's really tough to take deep, and that is especially valuable today, Chris, when the ball's going out of the ballpark so much. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second, and he's there with a leadoff double.
It's very important. It's all about run prevention, right? So when you have that, it's a plus. But if you are going to give up the long ball, you want the bases to be empty, and that's where control and command really comes into play for a guy like this.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Conforto stands at second with no outs. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
And that's off the outside edge. 2 balls and a strike.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Now a screamer into the outfield. He makes the grab. 1 down.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. You're talking about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And that's in for a strike. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Next pitch is outside.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
And now it's even up. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Now batting, the
back to the top of the lineup. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-2. Chopper right side, but it kicks foul. Not close with that one. 2-2. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Conforto rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 3-zip.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Green makes the grab. And that will end the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 3-0. Back after this on the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium. New inning getting started. And now the DH, Colton Keith. Keith measures 6 feet 2 inches, 23 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2020. First offering, and it just misses. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
1-1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. 1 away.
Batting 8th, the catcher, number 34,
Jake Rogers will hit next. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. Swings through that one for strike one.
It's 0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
And now Andy Ibanez. And that's a little bit high.
1-0.
That one pushed foul. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
1-2 is the count.
And delivers outside. Swings and misses, struck him out. Tigers fail to make any noise. Still down 3-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Life has its ups and downs, and it makes you smile and frown, but they can't keep you down. I'm never giving up because I wear the crown.
That missed by a lot, and that's ball one.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one. Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That's hard hit on the line. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Now
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Smith now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that hit.
That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Here's Max Muncy. There's a strike.
0-1.
Smith leads off first with one away. There's a swing and a drive. And it's gone. He flexes his power with that swing. His second homer of this series, and they add to their lead. It's 5-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Now here is Andy Pages. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
That one not close. Now 1-2. And a breaking ball misses outside. Bounce to the left side. Tosses to first. Out. Number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, Michael Conforto.
2 outs, base is empty. Michael Conforto steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Doubled in his first AB. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. He'll circle the bases. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 6-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
A.J. Hinch makes another pitching change. Reese Olson won't go any further, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching.
New pitcher for the Tigers, Casey Mize.
Number 12.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Yeah, here comes Tommy Edman. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch
Outside,
doesn't
ball.
find the zone. The shift on, hits right into it. Torres fires over to first. And they get Edman for the out. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Start of the 4th. And now the shortstop, Zach McKinstry.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
And a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers. Ball 1 there.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. And it's fouled away. And that misses.
That's the ball.
Now 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The Tigers still looking for their first hit in this one. Cut on and lifted in the air. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Manuel.
2 down, base is
Margot.
empty. Manuel Margot up now for the Tigers. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and he just misses. And another
the ball.
ball.
He hasn't wanted a challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
And a swing and a miss there.
Generally, second, third
2-1
time through the
count.
lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Pages. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Welcome back, and
Leading
take
up
a look at
for
some
the
hot
Dodgers,
hitting in
the
this
shortstop,
series as we
Miguel
check out the numbers.
Rojas.
That
Yeah.
one finds the zone. Strike 1.
You know, these Dodgers really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They
Ball.
were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the
1-1.
third, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
That one ripped. And no one can get there. Makes the turn and heads for second. And it's a leadoff double as they look to keep pulling away.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So now we see Ohtani at the plate. He homered earlier in this one, and it's not his first at Comerica Park.
Yeah, that's right.
No
Shohei hit a
ball.
milestone here in 2024.
1-0.
This is the side of his 200th career home run.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1-2's the count.
Got him.
Pickoff.
Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Bill just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking
Now
it, thinking
batting,
it might
the
be a
right fielder,
called ball or
Teoscar.
anything. I just think he was flat out frozen.
Hernandez.
Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Teoscar Hernandez now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Rojas on third with 2 out. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Ball.
And now 1-2.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
Torres over to first, and Freeman is retired. And that is that. So the Dodgers leave one, but they're on top by a count of 6-0.
Who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me. Yeah, I'ma take
All set for the
Leading
start
off
of
for
the
Detroit,
inning. Now
the
here's
left
the
fielder,
Tigers
number
cleanup
31,
hitter, Riley Green.
Green.
Sasaki back to work.
Well, these Tigers just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointment.
Oh, wow, what a stop. Over to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their
Now
first
that
step
brings the
reactions,
second base,
hot shots like that.
Gleyber.
That's why they call it the hot
Torres.
corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
Here is Gleyber Torres. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And he deals. On the ground, Freeman. He steps on the
That's an
bag, and a couple of quick outs.
Well, he's doing a
Now
nice
batting,
job of
the first
keeping the
baseman,
ball out of the
Spencer
air, lets the defense work
Torkelson.
behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Fires over to first. And they get Torkelson for the out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So 5 perfect innings in the books. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Tigers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Will Smith.
You see how high my degrees be? You see them just trying to beat me? It's only
First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. He's already homered in this game. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Inside.
1-1.
And that's ball 1.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
That one finds the corner, and the count is 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a couple more. It's 8-0.
Now he's just showing off out there, and who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat and watch it go a long way. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Andy Pajas getting ready to hit. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. That's out to center field. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Conforto.
And here is Michael Conforto. He's already homered here in this one. And that's in there for strike one. Hard hit, left field, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Tommy Edman at the plate, puts it in the air out towards left center. Drops into the glove, 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
And up next for Los Angeles, Miguel Rojas, 1 for 2. Going
Yeah,
one.
what?
Fastball for a strike.
Perhaps not quite
No
ready to
balls,
hit.
2
First 2
strikes.
pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
That's towards center. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. That's Funky Muncy with the homer for LA. It's now an 8-0 game. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
I tell you what, I think we all just jumped across that line. Honey, I'll bring you
This game's a bit of a
Leading
blowout,
off for the
Singy. Let's
Tigers,
talk about
the
something
designated
random.
hitter,
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia, yeah.
Gotcha. And he grounds one to the right side. And that's just foul.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, absolutely levitate some people with your breath.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up. But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
It's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Making the money, my homies are breaking the law. People looking for some beat. Like I pick it up. I got no time. I got no time. We about to rise. We about to rise.
2 down, base is empty. Andy Ibanez up now for the Tigers. Struck out swinging his first time. Strike one.
Well, on the mound, very efficient. Able to
0-1.
produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Ibanez measures 5 feet 10 inches, 31 years old, and he was born in Cuba. 2 down, nobody on. Ground ball up the middle, and it gets through for a hit. Their first of the ball game.
Now batting, the shortstop, Zach.
So the batting order
McKinstry.
turns over. Now at the plate, Zach McKinstry. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Ibanez off of first with 2 away. In the air, left field, down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Strike 3, Roki gets the K. Tigers lead 1, and they're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Back here in L.A., bottom of the 6th. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Ball 1, no strikes. Tigers bullpen with some action. Jason Foley preparing to come on if needed. Canely getting loose as well. Laser could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And it's a double, making him 3 for 4 on the day.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. High in the air, out to right. Margot snagged. Runner tags at second, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here's Freddie Freeman now.
This is the classic manufacturing a run situation. A runner at third, less than 2 outs, and a golden opportunity to bring him home.
Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit,
Now
but he
batting,
makes solid
the catcher,
contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Right through there for a strike.
Throwing at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And that is that. 1 left for L.A. as the lead holds at 8-0. We go to the top of the 7th. Now the number 2 hitter, Matt Vierling.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Fly ball down the line. And that will drop foul.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
On the corner for a strike. 0-2 now.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late. That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
The 0-2. High fly ball out to center field. Pages on the move. He's there. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down.
The right fielder, number 7, Manuel Margot.
Manuel Margot up to the plate. That one off the mark.
That's
1-0. One down, base is empty.
No, that missed.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
The Dodgers up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. On the ground, right side. The throw to first. 2 down. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Two outs. In the air, left field. Conforto sizes this one up, and that is that. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Matt Muncy.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Popped up. And there's one away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look
The center
really good
fielder,
coming
number
in, but
44,
so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Pages.
And next for LA, Andy Pages. 0 for 3 in this one. That's in for a strike at 95. 0-1. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Just missed.
That's up.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second, and he's got a double.
He was all over that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you can tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Michael Conforto will climb in.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
Man at second. And that one hammered. That's back there. That one is gone. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 10-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Casey Mize is done, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Tommy Kahnle will take over here.
I think it's got to be a little tough
Number
coming in out of the
43.
pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman. Up the middle, boots it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel.
Man at first, Miguel Rojas digs in now, 1 for 3. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. This one in the air right field. Margot in pursuit. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence. In safely with a double, his second of the day. So 2 on with 2 away. Teoscar Hernandez, the next to hit. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Vierling sizing this one up. And that'll do it. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now 10-zip. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium, ready to begin the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Kirby Yates.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
The most is the reason una breathe kila siku. One day
First pitch swinging. Yates, a former
You're a ball,
All-Star.
one strike.
He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. And that one lifted in the air center field. Pages under it. Brings it in. And there's one away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Spencer.
So up next,
Torkelson.
Spencer Torkelson.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
The Tigers with a lot of ground to make up. And we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to
Now
pitch
batting,
when he's
the
looking for a
designated
swing and
hitter,
miss like
Cole
that. He throws it quite a
Key.
bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Right back to him on the mound. To first, and the inning is over. Tigers are shut down there. Not looking good. They're down 10-0. On to the bottom of the
Leading
8th.
up for
And
the
here's the
Dodgers,
first baseman,
the first
Freddie
baseman,
Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
Canely back to work. That one ripped right center field. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Will Smith to the plate. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016. That one's in there, 0-1. Man at second. That one hit to right. Margot makes the play. One down.
The third baseman, number 13, Max Muncy.
And now it's Max Muncy. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
1-1.
Not even close there. And 1-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Stepping in, Andy Pages. And a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Bierland should have this one. Calls it in, and there's two away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Michael Conforto.
And here is Michael Conforto.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1. Fastball for a strike at 95. Just off the inside edge.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one finds the zone. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Freeman at third. Muncy on at first with 2 down. Just misses with that one.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first.
Count
A
is
lot
full.
of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. 2 left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 10 and the Tigers nothing.
Saving you a cleaner house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to what I'm about. Excuse me, miss, like what's your name? How about we just tone it down?
Back here at
Leading
Chavez
off for
Ravine.
Detroit,
Here's the catcher,
number
Jake
34,
Rogers.
Jake Rogers.
No base hits in the series for
New pitcher on now, Blake Trinan.
Now
and he's got a
pitching for the
nice
Dodgers,
lead to work with, so he should come
Number
in throwing
49.
strikes, attacking these hitters.
Blake Trinan.
Check swing, and he went. And that's strike one. Trinan in his 11th season, 36 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2011. Swing and a ground ball. Sneaks through, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Andy Ibanez.
Andy Ibanez up now for the Tigers. Pitches in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
That's too low.
that's down.
And the
Ball.
count is 1-1.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Just off the outside edge, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Line drive. It's caught for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And next to hit for Detroit, Zach McKinstry. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Man at first, one away. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Stays alive. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swings and misses. Just one out remaining for the Tigers.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Swing and a foul straight back. The Tigers down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Oh, really nice three-game home series sweep. They came out and, you know, from the first game of this series, really had a determination to play fundamentally sound baseball. They came up with the big hit when they needed it. Pitchers came in, they got the big outs when they needed it. So all the way around, a collective effort that has produced a nice little series sweep.
10-zip your final in this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Schaub.
Fun. Now they're